Just wondering what the process was like getting yourself back healthy after having to get shut down at the alternate site, and when were you able to get back to a full training this off season?
Yeah, so it was a slow program. We got after the MRI and kind of diagnosing what was going on. Just took a lot of rest, continued to work out what I could without gripping and doing some upper body. And after resting up until about beginning of December, that's when I could start throwing again. So I've been slowly progressing up until spring training, and now we're just getting going.
Steve Molesky, you can go ahead.
Hey, Michael, up until you got shut down at Bowie, what was the focus there for you? What kind of improvement were you making, and what do you consider your third best pitch right now?
My third best pitch I consider to be my curveball, and that was kind of the emphasis at Bowie, is just kind of honing in on those secondary pitches and working on consistency and just attacking through the zone with all my pitches.
Joe Trezza, you can go ahead.
Hey, Mike, good morning. I'm wondering, is there anything that you think you need to prove, whether it's to yourself or anybody else this spring? You were a guy who wasn't at big league spring training last year, even though some of your results, might have dictated an invitation. So is there anything that you want to prove this spring now that you're here?
No, I just want to prove that I belong here. I know that I can be here and, go out there and compete, but, I also want to focus on what I need to work on to get ready for the season and to go out there and just compete.
Dan Connolly, you're up.
Mike, how important is it going to be to actually get into games and a couple games a week and that kind of stuff? Because you really haven't had that, for a year and a half or so.
Yeah, we haven't, I haven't, had a game like speed. You do what you can at the alternate site. You try and simulate the games, but yeah, it'd be fun to get back out there and get that adrenaline back and pick the tempo up of a game like action. So I think that's important. I'm looking forward to getting back out there on the mound with some fans and real life simulated game.
Rich Dubroff, you're up.
Yeah, Michael, we hear a lot about pitchers being mentored by older guys. I mean, even Keegan Aiken was talking about yesterday, teaching some of the young guys stuff. What's an example in spring training of something that you've picked up from one of the older guys, whether it's Means or Aiken or even Hernandez or Matt Harvey?
I think just being able to see what they do in between starts. Nothing specific, but being able to watch Harvey and Hernandez and Means, and then even guys like Keegan and Dean, see what they do in between starts, and kind of on a 5-day basis, how they go about their business, and just kind of pick and choose to see if there's something I like, and I'm just here to listen and see what they have to offer.
Nathan Ruiz, you're up.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned, proving you belong here. You're trying to do that with a lot of guys you shared a minor league rotation with. What's it like to be in big league camp on the 40-man roster with a lot of guys you've come up with?
It's been awesome. Going up, I was going up with Zach and Dean and these guys. They, we've been in the same rotation. We've had great times together. So it's kind of fun to go up and see each other at this point, and just kind of share this kind of experience with each other. It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome.
John Mioli, you're up.
Mike, what does an ideal situation or ideal season look like for you when you project what you want the next 7 months of your life to be like?
Man, I just want to take it one day at a time. I want to make sure I'm right going into the season, and I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling powerful. So just kind of taking it one day at a time and get to face hitters here. So I'm excited and looking forward to this.
Steve Molesky, you're up.
Michael, kind of want to ask you about the one day at a time approach. I know a couple times during your career, when asked about the possibility of the major leagues one day, you always said, I got to focus on where I'm at today. You know, I can't worry about moving to Bowie or Norfolk or whatever. I mean, has that been an attitude that really served you well? And so is it harder not to think about the major leagues now that you're this close?
Yeah, I mean, I like to have that attitude because, you know, I don't like to get too far ahead of myself. You know, I think it gets me in the right mindset of, you know, just being in the moment and, you know, I got to take care of what I got to take care of, you know, on a daily basis, you know, whether that's, you know, being in a game or recovering or something I have to work on in between starts. So, you know, I think that just helps me out mentally and it gets me prepared physically for when I had to go out there and, you know, compete and perform and try and go out there and win for my guys.
Joe Trezza, you're up.
Hey, Mike, we haven't been able to watch bullpens this year. How pleased have you been with your stuff coming off the injury and just like the way the ball's coming out of your hand this spring?
Yeah, the ball feels good. You know, I'm excited with where I'm at and I'm feeling good and confident moving forward. So, you know, I'm excited to start, you know, really ramping things up and, you know, bringing it out there once I get to the game.